final Black Gold Derby of 2020 is Wednesday night as FC Tulsa plays host to OKC Energy. FC Tulsa is looking
FC Tulsa's playoff destiny is in FC Tulsa's own hands. A win for Mike Ensian's side tonight will put his team back into second place and a point ahead of rivals Austin Bold, who play against OKC Energy tomorrow. Good evening, everybody. My name is Dave Saunders, joined as always by my broadcast partner, former Auban French professional and OSU All-American, Anna Beffa. And Anna, 3 home games, starting with the winners of Group D San Antonio, and a win tonight will really keep things interesting in the fight for that second playoff spot.
Good evening, Dave. It definitely will. And a lot has changed since FC Tulsa's last meeting with San Antonio. San Antonio has since clinched their spot in the playoffs. FC Tulsa, as you mentioned, with 3 games left, and they do control their fate and look to start a 3-game win streak tonight with San Antonio. Keys tonight, they have to stay disciplined, switched on defense, and they really need to play a complete 90-minute game against a solid San Antonio side.
Players to watch tonight. We've picked out a proven goal scorer for San Antonio with plenty of experience in his career, and that's one Luis Solinak.
Solinak with 8 goals and 3 assists so far this season for San Antonio. He's part of a very dynamic front 3. He has a physical presence up top, and he's already scored against FC Tulsa before this season, so FC Tulsa looking to contain him tonight.
And contain him they will in the shape of Mr. Dependable. That's one Bradley Bourgeois for FC Tulsa.
Bradley Bourgeois playing every minute so far this season. He's been a consistent factor of that back line for FC Tulsa. He's very versatile. He has the ability to play center back as well as move to the right side playing right back. He's a physical presence. His athleticism is a key reason why FC Tulsa's defense has been successful this year.
The group leaders are here at One Oak Field for the second time this season, and FC Tulsa are vying for second playoff spot. We'll be back after the break with your starting lineups and your first half. It's FC Tulsa versus San Antonio, presented by Harvest.
The final Black Gold Derby of 2020 is Wednesday night as FC Tulsa plays host to OKC Energy. FC Tulsa is looking to keep OKC at the bottom of the standings, with OKC not winning a match in more than 2 months. You can bet FC Tulsa will be keeping it that way. Tickets to all 2020 home matches start at just $8 a match at fctulsa.com. Visit the website to secure your tickets today to the only live pro sports playing in Tulsa. Our club for Tulsa.
Dr. Jason Griffin of Tulsa Bone & Joint is proud to serve as the team physician for FC Tulsa. Since 2018, Dr. Griffin has provided his medical expertise both on the field and in the clinic to FC Tulsa players. Tulsa Bone & Joint is proud to be the official orthopedic care provider for FC Tulsa. Tulsa Bone & Joint, moving life forward.
Since Williams was founded in 1908, much has changed. The growth of cities, rise of technologies, our transformation from a family-owned business to America's clean energy partner, supplying natural gas for cooking, heating, and powering 76 million homes. And while so much has changed, some things should remain the same, like keeping promises, exceeding safety standards, doing the right thing, and protecting the environment. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
Welcome in everybody to One Oak Field. The excitement is building. The fireworks have been let off, and here are the visitors, San Antonio FC, who are well-deserved champions of Group D. And we've already mentioned Salignac and Annabeth alongside me. You put up there Perusa, who's got a couple of goals. Perano, Gallegos, they keep coming. They are a very, very good side.
They do. They have a very explosive front three. You mentioned Perusa with 2 goals against Oklahoma City since his time with San Antonio. Gallegos on that right side. Just really a lot of dynamic players in their starting 11, Dave.
Certainly are, and they play with a back three who've been very mean, giving away goals. Here's the FC Tulsa side, and we're looking for the likes of Da Costa, of course, and Santos on the right, but the man in form is Suarez, who has scored the last 6 FC Tulsa goals.
Suarez is on fire, and FC Tulsa looking for a big game from him tonight, but also Martinez with 2 goals and 3 assists so far this season. So a lot of options for FC Tulsa, and they have to stay disciplined and clinical in front of goal if they want to get the victory tonight.
We are seconds away from this one. It's a beautiful shot of downtown Tulsa here, One Oak Field. Eric Bird in his first season with FC Tulsa will be sitting in the midfield. Much expected of Santos, who will play wide on the right for FC Tulsa tonight, as we celebrate tonight Hispanic Heritage Night as well. There's so much been going on before kickoff. We've had live bands, the fireworks go off again, and here we go, and immediately it's FC Tulsa with the ball, and they give it away to Perusa. FC Tulsa playing in all black tonight, San Antonio in all white. Here's Bird on the ball for the home side. belted away by Maloto as the smoke comes across the field, and that's a header back from captain Joshua Yarrow to a man in very good form as well, Matt Cardoni, all in green tonight with the ball at his feet here, and then he decides to pick this one up. So FC Tulsa playing from left to right on your screen, all in black. The home side desperate for 3 points tonight against a team that has only lost one game all season, San Antonio FC. Welcome in everybody, whoever you support tonight, you're very welcome here at One Oak Field. Ball over the top, early chance there for Salignac, but out comes Sean Lewis, who had to be Anabefa at his best again.
He has to be, and he's been so consistent for FC Tulsa all season. They've relied on him multiple times, and you see here his capability with his feet as well as just the judgment and high balls, so he's been in great form all season.
You'll see the high press from both teams tonight. Here's Maloto, Kevin Garcia, who will chip the ball down the left-hand side, but easy for Tainter to head it back. Matt Sheldon playing at left back tonight. Threads a ball through to Maloto. Good one touch there from Suarez, getting his first touch of the ball. Here's Marlon Santos taking on Blake Smith. Bradley Bourgeois, who's played at centre-back, playing right back tonight. Ball into the box, cleared away. And that will be a throw-in for FC Tulsa. And Anabefa alongside me, we're going to expect FC Tulsa to push high with Bradley Bourgeois on the right and Matt Sheldon on the left.
We are definitely utilizing Bradley Bourgeois' athleticism, and Matt Sheldon been consistent all year. He has the ability to play a full 90 minutes, but good thing so far from FC Tulsa. You saw, quick 1-2 touches in small spaces and then exploding, trying to switch the point of attack quickly. Those are the types of things that FC Tulsa is looking to execute tonight.
Matt Cardoni didn't play in the 0-0 draw here. Sinclair was in goal that night. Ball flicked on there by Salignac, away by Sheldon, loose in the midfield. PC back in the side. Long ball over the top, looking for Salignac, who tried one of those headers just to catch the keeper off his line, but it goes away for a goal kick to the man in all yellow tonight, and that is Sean Lewis. Lewis, the Rockford, Michigan native, who's been in excellent form for FC Tulsa this season. Goal kick driven towards the right-hand side. Ball one in the air by Marlon Santos. Down, PC fouling De Costa there. Good match-up, those two. I'm sure they'll enjoy playing against each other. Free kick then, and a chance for Callum Chapman-Page, the big number 5, and Kevin Garcia to get forward. Decent ball needed here, Anna.
For sure, this is a great opportunity early on for the home side. Looking to watch for those back post runs, floating ball in.
Here's the ball in from Maloto. Out comes Cardoni, makes a bit of a mess of it, shot, and there's a block from the defender there, with Cardoni trying to recover from being on the ground, and in the end it's cleared away by Yarrow. And now Sheldon at the other end just gets the ball back to Lewis. Lewis will clear only as far as Connor Maloney, and now Mitchell Tainter. Again, looking for Salignac, who does well, and there's Perusa with a shot just wide, and that's what the front three can give you. And a shot just going wide from Jordan Perusa, Anna.
San Antonio FC showing signs early how threatening they can be. Really intelligent piece of play from Salignac just to chest that ball down. Great opportunity early on. They've played a little more direct over the top, so we've talked about how they can be effective on the wings, but so far been dangerous centrally.
It's a good point you make. A couple of long balls up to Salignac, who's certainly the target man, it would seem. Perusa, a man in form as well. Maloto wants the throw in, but it's gone the way of San Antonio. San Antonio, who are assured of top spot, but they want to keep on winning because they want to finish top of the collective Western Conference. Looking at the likes of Reno. And here now is Marlon. Busy player. Malota will try one from a long way out, curling towards goal. We know he's not afraid to hit them from that kind of range, and good few yards wide, but you could see the thinking as he was curling it towards the left-hand post. FC Tulsa matches are perfect for your group outing with affordable group pricing and safe seating around One Oak Field. Contact the FC Tulsa ticket office today at fctulsa.com/tickets or call 918-297-6808 and get your team out to see our team. Yarrow to Tainter. Tainter looking for Perusa, but it's shepherded out very well by Kevin Garcia. The throw in from the left back, Matt Sheldon. Suarez. Tainter there and Suarez tangling. Garcia heads it away, chested down to Martinez. His first touch wasn't the best. PC's first touch not the best there. A busy midfield, Anna Beffa.
It is so far, and both teams just looking to find a rhythm. They like to knock the ball around and keep possession, and early on stakes are high. FC Tulsa know what they have to do, but as you mentioned, San Antonio FC playing for a lot this evening.
And FC Tulsa, of course, vying for the second playoff spot in Group D. I'm sure there'll be Austin Bold players and fans tuning into this broadcast as well, very interested in this game, of course. Austin Bold go to OKC Energy tomorrow afternoon. They currently lead FC Tulsa to Austin Bold by 2 points. Yarrow brings in Maloney. Maloney with a beautiful ball down to Perusa here. Perusa now stepping inside, plays it in there, and here's PC across goal, nobody there on the end of that one. PC can't believe it, excuse me, it's not PC at all, it's Gallegos. And he couldn't believe it, there wasn't anybody for the tap in, Anna.
I know, he made a great run, but it started from that really intelligent ball from Maloney just to find that diagonal run by Perusa, who, as we've talked about, has been so dangerous already for the San Antonio FC side. And Gallegos, great run in the box and looking great offensively so far from San Antonio.
8 minutes gone, 0-0. Good flick on there from Martinez here. And now Santos chipping the ball towards goal, headed away, and that will fall nicely. Bradley Bourgeois steps in though to keep it going for FC Tulsa. Here's Martinez, good ball in here to Suarez, who nearly got on the end of that one. Nearly the Cuban connection again. We'll talk more about that in the broadcast. Those two link up so well. They've been involved in the last 12 FC Tulsa goals. Martinez and Suarez. Here's Bourgeois wide on the right hand side, clipping a ball down the right hand side. Good run from Da Costa. Da Costa needs some help, tries to lay it off to Bourgeois, and in the end it all ends up with a throw-in for San Antonio, and it's going to be taken by Blake Smith, the man born in Texas, 29 years old. Started all 14 games. Throws it up the left-hand side. Comes off Bourgeois. It will be another Blake Smith throw-in. The central official tonight is Ismir Pekmic, assisted by Shane Kennard and Ryan Cook, and your fourth official is Matthew Corrigan. Here's Mitchell Tainter, didn't play in the last game against OKC. Here he is, heading the ball forward. Martinez bringing in Sheldon here, still in his own half. Goes back to Callum Chapman-Page. Bird lays it off nicely to Bourgeois. Bird surrounded by white shirts, knocks it off again. Here's Garcia. Good building from Mike Ensian's men here. Here's Suarez. Driving forward, brings in Sheldon. who's up from left back. Sheldon, right-footed cross into the box. It's over the top of Marlon. But it's a good build-up, Annabeffa, from the home side.
It was, and so many players involved in that sequence of play as well. It started, from the back, just being comfortable, dinking the ball around and staying calm and looking for that opportunity, not forcing it. So great job from them just to kind of, build down the field. Unfortunate not to connect, but positive play from FC Tulsa.
Just wondering whether Alan Marcina, the San Antonio coach, has brought Mitchell Tainter in specifically to look after Mr. Suarez. More of that as we go on. Here's PC tidying up, as he often does. Smith playing a ball up here to Solignac. Had to go backwards because he was under pressure from Bourgeois. Captain Yarrow brings in Tainter, who certainly is the right of the three, and up against Suarez, who's the left of the front three for FC Tulsa. Good matchup, that one. Tainter then, long ball, looking for the ball over the top. Garcia lets that one bounce, and that will go harmlessly away for a goal kick. But it's certainly a feature, isn't it, that they're trying to hit some of the long balls up to Solignac.
It is. They've shown signs of that early on, and one thing that the San Antonio FC side can do so well is just maintain possession, play the short passes, and be calm and confident. But again, you mentioned those long balls over the top keep FC Tulsa's back line on their toes, and once they get their backs turned with a player like Solignac, you never know what's going to happen.
And of course, add in there Christian Perano, who's not had too many touches of the ball inside this first 12 minutes, but a fantastic player, the 20-year-old. Didn't play here in the 0-0 stalemate back in mid-August. Bradley Bourgeois some 10 yards then up the right-hand side from the halfway line. Martinez keeps control of the ball, has to go back though to Chapman Page. Callum Chapman Page, who's had to wait his turn, but has been pretty consistent at the back and forced Bradley Bourgeois out to right back as he goes along alongside Kevin Garcia. Here's Martinez. Threads a little ball there, little flick there from Suarez, couldn't bring in Da Costa, goes through to Matt Cardoni. Cardoni will clear long here. Giant leap there from Chapman Page. Maloto's first touch has just been overcooked but belted away, and that'll end up with a throw for Bradley Bourgeois. The temperature on kickoff on a beautiful dry night here, it's been a beautiful day in Tulsa, was around about the late 70s, 80 degrees. So Annabeffa and I had a little walk around the stadium, and it's almost a perfect night for a game of soccer, Anna.
I agree, Dave, perfect night, and the environment's so great. They have a great turnout, and as you mentioned, the band earlier, food trucks for Hispanic Heritage Night, so really a great environment for a game of soccer.
Free kick there, Suarez the foul on Tainter. Yes, plenty of action here before kickoff, and a good crowd in. You can see the families at the top of your shot there with their blankets out on the grass over there behind Cardoni's goal, and also behind the coaches. Is Yarrow. Brings in Connor Maloney. PC up to Perusa. Garcia will tap that one back to the left foot of Sean Lewis, who has to clear. PC goes in for a challenge with Da Costa there. Lewis back inside his own 6-yard box, clears towards the right-hand side, towards Marlon Santos. Jumping with Callum Montgomery there. And Smith can't turn there, so a throw-in it is to FC Tulsa. Da Costa's gone down there, tripped by PC. Free kick then to FC Tulsa. Great battle, that one, between PC and Da Costa. They're both from Brazil, of course. I'm sure they're relishing that battle. And again, a chance noticeably for the two centre-backs, Garcia and Chapman-Page. Into the box. There's Maloto. Ball comes out to the edge of the area here to Garcia, to Bird. Bird to Garcia again. Garcia has to go back here to Maloto. Long ball towards the right-hand side, looking for Bouchoir. He heads it in field. It's going to land here to Bird. Bird will hit one with the outside of his foot. Now Suarez with a shot. Oh, what a save, Cardoni. It hit the defender. It was a beautiful save from Cardoni. And it's a corner, and it remains 0-0.
Suarez with an excellent strike on frame, forcing Cardone to make really an impressive save. And Suarez, as you talked about earlier, Dave, just in great form. The initial deflection, and Suarez is ready to strike immediately, and Cardone on his toes makes the save, limiting a goal-scoring opportunity for FC Tulsa. What a fantastic save. Well, there's a candidate for save of the week already. Here's a ball low into the box here. Suarez, who had that shot, will be disappointed he didn't beat Cardone, but that was a great save. Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen. And of course, we're delighted to say that Williams secured their sponsorship of FC Tulsa in a multi-year deal. And we'll talk more about that sponsorship deal in a few minutes. But great to have them along here with FC Tulsa. Here's PC. Montgomery. Finds Perusa. He drifted in from the right. Tries to bring in Blake Smith, but that's just overdone. Bradley Bouchoir there. Said he can play at centre-back. Indeed, he played most of the games. He's played every single minute this season. But with Callum Chapman-Page coming in, put Mike Ensian there, telling Bradley Bouchoir we need you to go and take that right-back spot. Here's Maloto, and he will bring in Sheldon. Tainter clears the danger. Bradley Bouchoir, we know, Anna Beffer is just one of those players who will play anywhere you tell him. He is, and he has the ability to. He's very athletic, he's a smart player, and he's been a key part of that trio when he was playing center back with Sean Lewis and Kevin Garcia, but his ability to adjust and adapt to right back just gives FC Tulsa just a different dynamic with Callum Chapman-Page.
Here's Sheldon. Low ball into the box, it eludes everybody. Eric Bird will pick it up though for the home side. FC Tulsa here, left-footed ball into the box. Again, a good header away. Marlon picks up the ball on the edge of the 18. Here's Maloto. Ariel Martinez has lost possession here, and then does well to get it back, the 34-year-old, and Bradley Bouchoir will tidy up and go back to Sean Lewis. Just shows you how quick San Antonio are if you make a mistake. Lewis will clear from inside his own 6-yard box. Nice cushion ball down from Da Costa there to Marlon. And now Sheldon again coming forward from left back. Brings in Santos, who will hit one low. Cardone goes down and makes his second save of the evening. And another corner to FC Tulsa.
FC Tulsa knocking on the door here these last few minutes, forcing Cardone to stay on his toes and make difficult saves.
Yeah, it was a good effort there. Cardone, who made the first save towards the top corner, and that one had to be at his best, stretching out low on the turf to turn it round for the second corner of the night for FC Tulsa. It remains 0-0. We're playing the 20th minute here at One Oak Field. Ball into the box, headed down, and it just dribbles in the end to Matt Cardone, who immediately gets San Antonio going again, but Gallegos there just losing control of the ball. Bird will just play the ball down the left-hand side. FC Tulsa 0, San Antonio 0 in a game sponsored by Harvest here in downtown Tulsa. If you're tuning in from around the world on the ESPN app, here's Perusa. Or indeed, if you're watching locally on My 41, you're welcome here with Dave Saunders and Anna Beffer in the commentary box for you. 0-0 the score. Little kick out there from Montgomery. Just got to be a little bit careful there. Here's Bourgeois. Maloto, who hasn't had a lot of room to play in. Pirano, Gallegos. Gallegos round one. Gallegos clipping the ball into the box. Callum Chapman-Page heads it up into the air. Perusa is there to cushion the ball down. And there is Perusa again on the end of that one. Oh, that's a brilliant save from Lewis. That is a brilliant save.
Lewis just proving again what an excellent shot stopper. Perusa makes a great run inside the box to clean it up, and really a point-blank opportunity. He gets a hold of it well, and Sean Lewis comes up big time for FC Tulsa. We'll get another look at the replay here. Perusa taking his time. Great run in from Solinak. Takes a deflection, and Sean Lewis makes himself big, limiting a great chance for the San Antonio side.
Well, I'm telling you, Anna, these two goalkeepers on display tonight, unbelievable saves, and two candidates already for save of the week from each of them. Here's the corner, driven into the box. There's a header down from Montgomery, and the referee said it did come off a defender. Let's take our injury report. Brought to you by Tulsa Bone and Joint, and it's good to see that there's none listed from either squad, and that is great to see, certainly at this time of the season. Here's Gallegos, the 18-year-old, with the corner, in-swinger. There's a header down, and there's a chip from Bird. One of those that can easily, Anna Beffer, fly into the back of the net. But fortunately for him, Sean Lewis was there to pick it up.
It could. Sean Lewis was there, but I want to point out Callum Chapman-Page. He does a great job with his positioning, staying goal side and not allowing San Antonio FC a clear chance on goal.
Good defending from both teams. Keeps us at 0-0 with 23 minutes gone here. That one did come off Matt Sheldon. That will be a throw-in for the right wing-back Connor Maloney, the 25-year-old, former Penn State man. Joined in January this year from Columbus. Just biding his time here, looking for movement from the white shirts ahead of him. There he is in the shot. Gallegos has it stolen away, and then Bird immediately gives it back to Maloney, and now here's Yarrow bringing in Montgomery. Pirano, we haven't said his name too much tonight. Pirano, here he is though. Doesn't need too many mentions, does he, when he's playing like this? What a great run from him. And in the end, it's pushed away. And Chapman-Page and Pirano just having a little tate-a-tate. Referee just in there to calm things down. Gallegos threading the ball through the legs of Bird there, but Martinez it is coming away, twisting and turning, plays in Marlon Santos here, goes on a run here towards the halfway line, brings in Maloto, the South African here. Suarez immediately up against Connor Maloney. Suarez low ball in, doesn't find Acosta, but gets it back to Suarez. Suarez will cleverly bring in the right back Bradley Bourgeois here, who's in advanced territory. Gives it to his captain, Martinez. Martinez could try one on his left foot. He does try one! Oh, it's just wide of the target. You could see he hit it so well. It was curling towards the goal, and Cardone was sprawling. And there is Martinez, who wants to add to his goal tally this season.
Martinez, excellent job cutting inside. Bourgeois makes that run outside the right wing to give Martinez a lane inside, who just almost curls it in that back post. Excellent piece of play from the FC Tulsa side.
Yeah, Matt Cardone sprawling away, but I think he had it covered. Say goodbye to pain. Tulsa Spine and Rehab helps you get moving. Tulsa Spine and Rehab, a team of specialists in one place, working together, streamlining care, delivering lasting pain relief. TulsaSpineandRehab.com, one stop to help you get moving. TulsaSpineandRehab.com. PC has stolen the ball away, but unfairly, says the referee, right on halfway. FC Tulsa want to get on with it quickly in the shape of Matt Sheldon. Kevin Garcia. Chapman Page. Montgomery's come away with that one, and then he's fouled by Maloto. Marlon stayed down there after that challenge. There's Maloto. Some attention needed here. Anabefa, 26 minutes gone from the FC Tulsa point of view. First of all, do you think Mike Ensign will be pleased with the first 26 minutes he's seen from his side?
I believe he will be. FC Tulsa has shown well so far with opportunities on frame, forcing Cardone to make a save. They've had some good combination play, getting in good areas, have to be a bit more disciplined defensively and not allow San Antonio to find some joy in that attacking third. But overall, not bad so far from the home side.
And if you're Alamarcina from the San Antonio point of view, you know, you've had your opportunities as well.
Right, San Antonio with players like Solinak and Perano finding some daylight in the final third, the last few minutes, and with players like that in your front three, those types of players can change the game at any moment.
I'll tell you what, I hope you're enjoying this wherever you're watching this, because there are battles going on all over the field. None more than this one between Marlon and Callum Montgomery. There's a chip ball and there's a push is there from Connor Maloney there. Nothing from the referee, not enough there. Suarez picks himself up. Of course, another battle there is the Suarez-Tainter one. Connor Maloney joining in as well. There's a foul. And then you've got PC up against the likes of fellow compatriot Rodrigo da Costa and Eric Bird's in there. Good battles all over the field. Callum Chapman Page and Soliniak. USL Championship soccer at its best. No goals yet of these two great rivals. With 28 minutes gone as Cardone clears. There's Chapman Page winning that one and winning a second challenge, picking himself up. Perusa goes down. Chapman Page again. Does love a battle, the former Miami FC man. There's Tainter clearing the ball, only as far as Bradley Bouchois. Marlon Santos. Bouchois again. Da Costa. Yarrow for company. Now a little bit of space here for Perusa, Jordan Perusa. Brings in Blake Smith. Smith hits a ball into the chest of Bradley Bouchois. Smith it will be with the throw-in. There's Bouchois again, who works so hard, good physical player. Smith then to Perano, Perano to Smith. Oh, space here for Gallegos, round one. Gallegos lays it off. PC with a left-footed shot wide of the target. Another good build-up and effort from PC. Anabefa, there he is in shot, and there's Sean Lewis. He didn't have to make a save that time, but a good build-up nevertheless.
It was, in San Antonio FC demonstrating there how effective they can be, just finding those combination plays, being mindful and making thoughtful runs, ending with a shot by PC, not on frame, but again, San Antonio FC dangerous in that final third.
The hydration break then, and it gives us a chance to expand a little bit on the Williams jersey sponsorship. We're delighted to announce it's another major milestone for FC Tulsa this week, as it announced Williams as its first jersey front sponsor of the new era. It's a multi-year deal. Williams, of course, Anabefa, very well known, very respected and established company here in Tulsa, and their name will be adorning the FC Tulsa kits.
It will. It's a great partnership between the two companies, and you know, Williams, they have a great reputation both locally and nationally, and they have a lot of the same values that FC Tulsa has as well, with So a great partnership between them, and I know FC Tulsa is very happy for them to be joining them.
Very happy to be joining them as they are. And also we've got going on tonight Hispanic Heritage Night. We've seen so much going on. You saw food trucks, and we've seen live bands, and there's certainly a really good atmosphere inside the stadium tonight.
It is. There's a buzz tonight, and FC Tulsa fans are out here supporting. They know how crucial this is for the home side. But a great atmosphere, as you mentioned, just waiting, hoping that their home side can come away with a victory tonight, Dave.
Yep, Hispanic vendors surrounding the concourse, and we're pleased to welcome the official Spanish radio station, Que Buena, Tulsa, who are here tonight. Seeing this wonderful game, and a lot at 0-0. Of course, the original game was 0-0. We got two fantastic goalkeepers and defences on display. We've got two fantastic coaches as well in Mike Ensian there and Alan Marcina. And you'd be a brave person to predict the outcome, but it's been you know, both teams have had good attacking qualities and good chances on goal tonight.
They have, and so far this season, each time these teams have played each other, it's been a battle. With the first time they played, with the tie, and then San Antonio coming away with a victory in the second match. But tonight so far it's been pretty even, both sides demonstrating how organized they are defensively, tough to break down. So we'll need to see some creativity offensively from FC Tulsa and San Antonio FC to find the back of the net.
Should say as well, congratulations to San Antonio FC, who, you know, 33 points, and they're assured a top spot. Congratulations to them, and also to say well done to them and their fans, the Crocketeers amongst others, unbeaten at home this season. I mean, just a fantastic team that we're seeing playing against FC Tulsa tonight. Here's Sean Lewis with the restart then, with the game at 0-0. Bourgeois chipping the ball over the top there. Good header down. There's Garcia to Malota. Malota trying to bring in Suarez here. Matt Sheldon, this is a good run from the left back here. Might try one. Gets a 1-2. Sheldon inside the box. Well, that's good defending from Connor Maloney, who's back there. And Christian Pirano just losing possession. Here's Chapman Page now driving forward. Bird, who's the sitting midfielder for FC Tulsa. Suarez, no room to turn there. Bird wins it back. That's good play from him. Now Malota with a little bit of room here, trying to thread it through here to Suarez. And it's gone away for another FC Tulsa corner. Good attacking play from the home side, Anna Beffa.
It was, and set pieces like this can change games, so FC Tulsa needs to capitalize on this. But they're creating chances, they're getting in good areas and forcing the San Antonio side to be compact and break up that play, leading to these opportunities on set pieces. Welcome in if you're watching locally on My 41 here in Tulsa, or you're joining us on ESPN Plus. You're very welcome here to One Oak Field in downtown Tulsa as the ball is headed away. Here's Eric Bird. Bird getting a second by the cherry here, and cannons off two defenders in those two separate shots. And it'll be Ariel Martinez who wants to get this throw in taken quickly. He will throw it back to Kevin Garcia. Now Sheldon, the ex-St. Louis man. Bradley Bourgeois. Da Costa. Bird will go back to Bourgeois. Good building again from Mike Ensian's man here. Switch here to Martinez, who chests the ball down, keeps it in. Goes down. A foul committed there by Pirano. Underway we are quickly. Here's Suarez. Suarez onto his right foot. Will thread it to the right-hand side. Bourgeois towards goal. Easy catch for Cardone. And it remains 0-0, and we're playing the 35th minute here as the ball is rolled out. Here's Pirano. Mitchell Tainter now. Connor Maloney steps inside one challenge. Good fight there for the ball down that left-hand side. This is a good run. And there was a foul there on Solignac. That will be brought back by the referee, who tried to let Solignac go with the advantage there. And Mike Ensian was talking this week about, shall we say, some improvement, Anna Beffa, from defending.
situations like this.
Right, they haven't had much success in defending set pieces so far this season, but focusing more on it in training, they're ready for these opportunities. But San Antonio FC has been threatening so far this season with set pieces, having success, especially in the air.
Christian Pirano it will be with that left foot. Everybody back in a black shirt, holding the line around about the 16-yard line. Here's Pirano over the top. It's going to go all the way through, and it will go harmlessly away for a goal kick. Wear what the players wear. FC Tulsa by visiting club's online shop today. Get your 2020 city or state kit, FC Tulsa scarves, t-shirts and more. Visit fctulsa.com and click on the shop tab to browse all FC Tulsa gear, or download the official FC Tulsa app from either the App Store or the Google Play Store. Smith with the throw-in. Perusa runs into two. Gets the throw-in off Bradley Bourgeois. As Marlon Santos is in a real tussle tonight with Callum Montgomery. Down the FC Tulsa right. Gets a foot in there. Ball spins in. Gallegos. Trying to go around Bourgeois. Gallegos gets a good ball in. Headed down though by Maloto and then belted away by Eric Bird. Joshua Yarrow here, got to be careful. Goes back to Matt Cardone, who clears under pressure. Chested down right on halfway by Maloto, brings in Matt Sheldon. Ariel Martinez cleverly makes space for himself. Bird now in the centre circle, brings in Bourgeois. Da Costa there, switching the play to Sheldon, who chests the ball down. Doesn't find Dario Suarez, who certainly, to me, Anna, has been kept a lot quieter tonight by San Antonio than he has by other teams that have visited One Oak Field.
He has, and San Antonio FC surely scouting his abilities, something it's important for them to limit his touches. He's such a creative player, and really, anytime he gets on the ball, something magical can happen. So San Antonio FC trying to limit his opportunities tonight.
Sheldon wide on the left. Suarez has gone down the middle. Here's Sheldon taking on the defender. Nothing doing there. Ball out, be a throw-in for FC Tulsa. The crowd, a good crowd tonight, quietly expecting something to happen in this game. 7 minutes to go till half-time. Here's Maloto. Bringing in Bradley Bourgeois. We've said that a lot tonight, and that one just gathers a little bit of pace on the turf, and that will be a throw-in for Blake Smith, the left wing-back for San Antonio FC. Mitchell Tainter, the 25-year-old here, driving the ball out to Connor Maloney. PC. Here's Perusa. Bird and Chapman Page, good combination there, winning the ball back for FC Tulsa. Bird tries to switch the play. You could see what he was trying to do there. He hit it down the middle and he wanted to go left to pick out one of the two Cubans who were running down the left-hand side there. Now here is Martinez. Little bit of space opens up. Suarez is in here. Suarez, Cardone comes out, makes another fantastic save. And Suarez cannot find a way past Matt Cardone tonight. Terrific effort, Anna Beffa, but we'll bring you in a minute because it's end to end, because here's Blake Smith. Smith now, Perusa. And that's an easy save for Sean Lewis. End to end stuff. Anna Beffa, it remains 0-0, but Suarez in on goal.
It is. This game has really opened up the last 10 or 15 minutes. Both teams pressing, looking to add a player in the attack. We saw with the opportunity with Suarez, and then back on the other end for San Antonio FC. Both teams starting to take more risks offensively.
Here's Maloto. You cannot take your eyes off this one. 0-0 it remains. I'm sure both sets of fans are on the edges of their seats as the game is end to end. Here's Bradley Bourgeois. is Kevin Garcia, but certainly was the best opportunity for Suarez, who we were saying that's a clever back heel. Here is Suarez again down the middle. We'll try one from a long way out, and that's just wide of the target. There is no holding this man. Here's the first one, Anna, that he had, and then we may have a look at that one as well.
We'll get another look. Suarez active these last few minutes. Great run off that left side. Cardone makes it difficult, comes out, makes himself big. But Suarez with another opportunity. Again, he's starting to taste it, gaining more confidence in front of goal, shooting more. But I like what I see so far from FC Tulsa because they're shooting on frame, Dave, or making Cardone make the save.
Making Cardone make the save, and also Suarez is starting to find a little bit more space. We should say at this point, congratulations to Matt Cardone, his 18 clean sheets, the San Antonio all-time record. Fantastic achievement. Don't forget that he played the first game way back in March, and then he had to sit on the bench while Sinclair was in goal. Sinclair played his last game on loan with San Antonio FC here at One Oak Field. Cardone has been in between the sticks ever since. 4 clean sheets this season, with the latest being last Saturday a 2-0 victory over OKC. And so far, no way past him tonight. Bouchois. Maloto happy to sit and let Sheldon go down the left-hand side. Here is Matt Sheldon, left-footed ball, good ball into the box. There's a header away. It's going to fall nicely here for Eric Bird, who's pretty busy in the midfield. Switches back to Maloto. Again, Maloto will bring in Matt Sheldon.
Dave, note how many players are centrally back defending for San Antonio FC. They make it so hard for teams to play through them.
Here's Chapman Page trying to go through them here from the back. Great run from Chapman Page. He has just lost out there. Solignac, who tracked back. There's Maloto winning that one fairly over Pirano. That ball is going to go out. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit www.selectsportamerica.com. As San Antonio break up yet another attack in this first half. We've got just about 2 minutes left, plus the added time. Strong challenge coming in from Maloto, who wins the throw-in and leaves Gallegos in a heap on the ground. It was a strong challenge. Gallegos may need a little bit of treatment here. Slight break in play. What a game of soccer we're seeing. 0-0. 2 quality sides on display, wanting the 3 points for different reasons, of course. A lot of respect between these two sets of players. The first game, way back in mid-August, finished 0-0. That was the only time that San Antonio failed to score a goal in any of their games this season. Bradley Bouchois. Martinez now, Maloto. Garcia. See Tulsa working it from right to left. Maloto, good first touch there to Suarez. Suarez now. Bird, long way out, brings in Martinez. Martinez thought about a shot. Martinez with his left foot hits, I think it hit Dario Suarez there. Cleared away. Chapman Page. Garcia may have to go back. He does. Lewis clears down the right-hand side to bring in Marlon Santos. He is going to have a go here at Montgomery, but Montgomery does well. And Perusa is offside. In the last few seconds of the 45, there is Perusa, who scored a brace against OKC in the 2-0 win. On loan from the MLS side, Toronto FC. So 2 minutes to be added on. Lewis clears a goal for either side now. Changes the team talk at half-time. Maloto's won that one, but he's fouled Solignac in the process. And the referee immediately in conversation with Martinez. I wonder if the referee is going to have a talking to Maloto here. Maloto's saying he got some of the ball. Anabefa.
Tough challenge. Solignac looking to make a quick turn. Maloto coming in. It looked like he might have gotten some of the ball, but might have also gotten some of Solignac as he tried to make that turn and attack quickly offensively. But the referee just giving him a quick talking to, which is always great as a player when you have a referee that just kind of explains what's going on and is willing to have those conversations.
Yeah, and you and I often say we like a referee that communicates with the players. Exactly right. And he's had a talking to there, Maloto, and I'm sure the referee would have said, look, you do that again, you're going to go in the notebook. No cards in this first half. There's been some good tackling. It's been fair play. As Gallegos tries to go around two. Gallegos inside the box here, across the box, and it goes behind Sean Lewis's goal, and it will be a corner, and this probably will be the last action of the first half. Jose Gallegos, the 18-year-old, 5'6", signed his multi-year pro contract in February of this year. This is his 11th start of the season. There's Sean Lewis, who hasn't been beaten yet. Gallegos towards the back stick. Back in from Tainter. Headed down, cleared off the line by Eric Bird. And we're playing the last few seconds. Here's Connor Maloney. Headed away by Santos. It's going to fall nicely here to Gallegos. Seconds left. Gallegos with a shot, and that probably will do it as Gallegos goes wide of the right-hand post. And in fact, the referee waits a few seconds and then says that is enough for the first half. And Anabefa 0-0, and probably about fair, isn't it?
It is about fair, and something you talked about earlier in the first half, Dave, that I thought was on point was both teams with battles all over the field tonight, and what's going to be key coming out in the second half is winning those individual battles. So many talented players all over the field. Winning those individual battles is key, as well as both teams looking to exploit those wings. They want to bring that extra player into the attack and leaving themselves exposed and wide open, so both teams need to come out in the second half willing to take that risk and get that extra player in the attack.
There's Maloto, who's been fully involved. We're going to be back with the first half highlights and the Williams halftime show. It's 0-0 after the first half.
Just a reminder about all the incredible savings we have at our Hahn Appliance outlet. We're at 41st and Memorial and open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we've got new product coming in every week. Come see us this weekend to look through hundreds of closeout, scratch and dent, and floor model displays, all discounted at 30, 40, even at 50% off. Now, these great deals go quick, so come see us this weekend to save big on a small scratch or dent. Hahn Appliance Outlet at 41st and Memorial. Put us to the test.
Tulsa is home to some of the most exciting attractions, beautiful wide open spaces, and exploding cultural scenes in the world. We're learning new ways to experience Tulsa safely. You know you can trust these businesses who have created their plans in line with the CDC and Tulsa Health Department. Start packing for your next great adventure and get inspired at visittulsa.com.
Guys, you know, they're banged up, they're working hard, they're dealing with injuries. You know, I feel blessed that these guys are able to come in the office and, you know, take advantage of our multiple service lines here at Tulsa Spine and Rehab.
The final Black Gold Derby of 2020 is Wednesday night as FC Tulsa plays host to OKC Energy. FC Tulsa is looking to keep OKC at the bottom of the standings, with OKC not winning a match in more than 2 months. You can bet FC Tulsa will be keeping it that way. Tickets to all 2020 home matches start at just $8 a match at fctulsa.com. Visit the website to secure your tickets today to the only live pro sports playing in Tulsa. Our club for Tulsa.
What a beauty! It's fantastic! Sensational! Fantastic! Any way you slice it. This one he puts away, fires and scores! What an unbelievable strike. Oh, what a goal!
There's the shot, it scores! Attacking, shooting, and scoring!
Oakland. The town.
A world-class city where it's not just about where you're going,
But it's also where you come from. See, here, there's always room at the top.
where sky's the limit.
But roots help keep you grounded. And this is town business. If you know, you know. Some might say it's rough around the edges.
But we all know that the flavors are in the margins. It's a family affair out here.
It's all eyes on we.
Hold it down for the people holding you up. These things matter to us.
It is Let's Go Oakland over and over and over again, where East Oakland and West Oakland meet.
Show the town love.
And the town will love you back. Oakland, forever.
Here's a sizzling deal. Get a large one-topping Mazzio's Price Buster Pizza for just $7.99. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. Either way, you'll get the same great taste at a great low price. Mazzio's. Get ready for great.
Last year, Belfour did 114,000 different jobs around the world. We've been to floods, fires, tornado sites, earthquakes, where people have lost everything. Yes, your homes can be rebuilt, and yes, your businesses will be rebuilt, but most importantly, your lives will be rebuilt. There's nothing that we cannot fix, and we believe that.
It's our pictures.
To me, that's Belfour. At Belfour, we're restoring more than property.
Tulsa is home to some of the most exciting attractions, beautiful wide open spaces, and exploding cultural scenes in the world. We're learning new ways to experience Tulsa safely. You know you can trust these businesses who have created their plans in line with the CDC and Tulsa Health Department. Invite friends and family to join you and see how our city can inspire your next adventure at visittulsa.com. The final Black Gold Derby of 2020 is Wednesday night as FC Tulsa plays host to OKC Energy. FC Tulsa is looking to keep OKC at the bottom of the standings, with OKC not winning a match in more than 2 months. You can bet FC Tulsa will be keeping it that way. Tickets to all 2020 home matches start at just $8 a match at fctulsa.com. Visit the website to secure your tickets today to the only live pro sports playing in Tulsa. Our club for Tulsa.
So much variety for such a low price. Mazzio's 24-item salad bar with crisp, fresh greens, veggies, and toppings is now only $5.99. Create your own, just the way you like it at Mazzio's. Get ready for great.
Welcome back into One Oak Field for the halftime segment presented by Williams, and as you can see, it's FC Tulsa 0, San Antonio FC 0. That's how it finished in their first game of the series this season. But Annabeffa, look at this, 12 shots to 8 in favor of the home side.
FC Tulsa with 64% possession. They've had most of the ball in the first half, 12 shots, but again, you see 3 shots on target. They have to continue to put chances on frame, forcing Cardone to make a save, who's already had 3 saves tonight, Dave.
And we've got access to more stats than you can see on the screen there. Maloto, 53 touches of the of the football, which is by far more than anybody else on the field.
Right, he's been extremely active this evening so far, and a player like Christian Pirano, only 11 touches, so not as involved as he normally is. FC Tulsa trying to contain those players, and Solignac as well, very involved with, but FC San Antonio's dynamic front three causing problems for FC Tulsa.
The FC Tulsa flag, you can see there. In the slight breeze we've got on a beautiful night here. Here's some halftime scores for you. Colorado Springs Switchbacks 1, Real Monarchs SLC 1. Colorado Springs Switchbacks will be here at One Oak Field on October the 3rd to bring down the curtain on the home games of the regular season for FC Tulsa. Charlotte Independence 1, Memphis 901 FC 3 in the dying embers of that game. And St. Louis, needing something from this game, are currently 1 down to Louisville City FC, and that is top versus third there. St. Louis needing something, as I said, as they are fighting out with Indy 11 in that one. Beautiful night here on the Hispanic Heritage Night here. Here's the standings, Anna, and congratulations, we said that already, to San Antonio FC, who've run away with this one. They are going to finish top. Look at the fight for second, and it just shows the importance of FC Tulsa getting something from this game tonight.
It does. FC Tulsa, they know what they have to do. Mike Ensien has his side very organized mentally this week, heading into training with 3 games remaining. They have to put points on the board.
They will play OKC Energy on Wednesday. Now, here's some first half stories of what we've been seeing, Anna, and it started off with Cardoni coming out and Suarez having a shot. Cardoni's been great in the first half.
He has. He's been busy all night, and FC Tulsa causing all sorts of problems for him, but San Antonio FC back the other way. Perusa showing well tonight with a point-blank shot. Sean Lewis comes up big with a save. He's been incredible for FC Tulsa all season.
Yeah, here it is again, just getting a touch onto the bar there. Here's Ario Martinez trying his luck from a long way out, and that just went past the right-hand post with Cardoni there in shot. Sprawling, see it again here, and it's just a good curling shot from the captain, just wide of the target, but Cardoni was going to be in action later on in the half as he foiled Suarez for the first time.
It was, and that was one of the best opportunities for FC Tulsa all night. A great ball, Suarez running in from that left side, but Cardoni again coming up to deny a great goal-scoring opportunity. Suarez again with a shot on goal. He's starting to taste it tonight, Dave. He wants that 7th goal.
Yeah, we said he was short on space because they were marking him so tightly, but he found a little bit of space there, and that was the first half highlights. And there is the score in this halftime show presented by Williams. FC Tulsa 0, San Antonio 0, but you'd be a brave, brave person, Anna Beffa, to say that this one is going to finish 0-0.
You would, and every time these teams have met so far this season, it's been a battle, and we talked earlier in the first half, it's going to be key tonight who wins those individual battles. So many talented players on either side. Their matchups with the 3-back against the 4-back. It's been interesting to watch, and we'll have an exciting second half ahead of us.
Don't you dare go away. We're back with the second half in this matchup between FC Tulsa and San Antonio FC.
The final Black Gold Derby of 2020 is Wednesday night as FC Tulsa plays host to OKC Energy. FC Tulsa is looking to keep OKC at the bottom of the standings, with OKC not winning a match in more than 2 months. You can bet FC Tulsa will be keeping it that way. Tickets to all 2020 home matches start at just $8 a match at fctulsa.com. Visit the website to secure your tickets today to the only live pro sports playing in Tulsa. Our club for Tulsa.
Dr. Jason Griffin of Tulsa Bone & Joint is proud to serve as the team physician for FC Tulsa. Since 2018, Dr. Griffin has provided his medical expertise both on the field and in the clinic to FC Tulsa players. Tulsa Bone & Joint is proud to be the official orthopedic care provider for FC Tulsa. Tulsa Bone & Joint, moving life forward.
Since Williams was founded in 1908, much has changed. The growth of cities, rise of technologies, our transformation from a family-owned business to America's clean energy partner, supplying natural gas for cooking, heating, and powering 76 million homes. And while so much has changed, some things should remain the same, like keeping promises, exceeding safety standards, doing the right thing, and protecting the environment. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
Welcome back into One Oak Field. You can see a bit of a breeze blowing here there on the corner flag in this halftime segment presented by Williams. 0-0 Annabeffa, and that's how it finished, of course. And back in, what was it, August the 12th here at One Oak Field. And that was the only time that San Antonio failed to score, but they're so potent up front. But then you could argue that so are FC Tulsa. That's why we feel there are goals to come in the second half.
They are both teams knocking on the door, creating goal-scoring opportunities offensively with those dynamic runs, trying over the top, trying to find players out wide. But as you talked about, Dave, the defensive powerhouses are making it really tough for either side to break down. So it'll be fun to watch this second half. Both teams have to have a little bit of creativity to find the back of the net.
Mike Ensian will want all 3 points tonight to keep that pressure on and to go back, at least for 24 hours, to second place. There's Maloto, we said, has had the most touches of the ball of anybody on the field in that first half. Eric Bird there at the bottom of the shot has been influential, tidying up. A la PC, doing the same for San Antonio. Ariel Martinez went close with a curling left footer. Montgomery's had to be at his best with Smith down the left-hand side for San Antonio up against the likes of Marlon. And it's just, I'll say again, Anna, I said it in commentary, I'll say it again, the matchups all over the field, just mouth-watering matchups.
They are, and it's really important for those players to be switched on, because any moment one player can change this game, especially on the wings. You have players like Bourgeois on the right side with Sheldon on the left. Those players, if they have the opportunity to catch San Antonio FC out of position and leave themselves exposed, they can make those forward runs quickly, adding a player into the attack and creating opportunities going forward.
Mike Ensian, who's been in charge of 3 wins this season, 2 against RGV and 1 a very impressive 2-0 victory at St. Louis. There's the man in form, Suarez, who's come so close and would dearly love to add to his 8-goal tally this season. As we said in commentary, he scored the last 6 FC Tulsa goals. And there's a goal scorer, Solignac, who's got 8 in a San Antonio shirt. Da Costa will want to be slightly more influential in this second half. Talent all over the field. All we want now, Annabeffa, is a soccer ball, and we can get underway in the second half. San Antonio it is who will get us underway with the select soccer ball. San Antonio then all in white, playing from left to right on your screens, up against the home side FC Tulsa, all in black, as the fireworks go off here at One Oak Field. And Gallegos immediately creates a little bit of space and brings in Montgomery, who plays it long. Chapman Page with a header away, and Bird with a clearance up into the firework smoke. And San Antonio thought they had the throw there. Blake Smith letting that one go out, but it's gone FC Tulsa's way. Chapman Page will go back here to Sean Lewis. Lewis will clear long, tainted with an unchallenged header. Chapman Page with a really good header, but it's a free kick there. Hey, FC Tulsa fans, visit any of the 7 Tulsa Panera Bread locations to try out the new lineup on the menu. The Smokehouse Barbecue, Chipotle Bacon Melt, and teriyaki chicken sandwiches are sure to have you cheering. Dining rooms are open, or order online at panerabread.com for pickup or delivery right to you. Panera, food as it should be, participating cafes only. Anna, that was a strong challenge from Chapman Page, which has left Solignac needing a bit of treatment. But he won the ball, the referee said unfairly.
It was a strong challenge, and especially up against a player like Solignac, who is known to be such a physical presence. Players like him don't go down too often, so hopefully nothing too serious. Trainers attending to him now.
He's got the captain's armband on there, Salignac. Let's see if it was a good old-fashioned challenge here. Not allowed in the game of soccer these days. Here's the header from Tainter forward. He wins the header, but leading with that leg. I think they collided legs. Chapman Page saying, I won that fairly.
It was tough. Callum Chapman Page, eyes on the ball, going for the ball, but Salignac had no idea he was there, just really caught off guard, and it was a strong challenge. Referee resulting in a foul, and good to see Salignac up and walking around, recovering from that challenge.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's one of those that on another day maybe would have just been, yeah, that's a good win by the defender. It's Chapman Page saying he did nothing wrong. I don't think there was any malicious intent. PC it is, with his left foot, clipping it into the box. There's a diving header, and just wide from Perusa, with no flag, as Salignac comes back into the fray. That was a strange moment. Everybody stood still just for a moment. There was no flag, Anna, and Perusa there, head in hands. He thought he'd scored, and it just went wide of the target. Remains 0-0.
It was. FC Tulsa kind of caught watching the ball, and Perusa getting his leg up there and really turned something into nothing, and FC Tulsa lucky that didn't find the back of the net.
Tremendous crowd here. Really good atmosphere. And from the home side's point of view, desperate to see FC Tulsa score. Martinez having to go backwards there, and a little bit too close was the attention from PC. PC, who's been in the referee's notebook 7 times this season, sat out the last game against OKC. Here's Bouchois. Da Costa. PC tidies up. Gallegos to Salignac. Salignac now with Perusa ahead of him, but he picks out Blake Smith. Ball into the box, headed away by Chapman Page. There's an acrobatic effort there from Pirano, which could have been dangerous play. Referee's given either a goal kick or a free kick here. There is Christian Pirano, who we said gets, to me, Anna, very Lionel Messi-like. I don't know whether that analogy has been made before. I'm sure it has, but he's that kind of player.
He does. He's very quick and nimble with his feet, and his technical ability is on showcase tonight for sure.
What I do know is the Crocketeers love him dearly in San Antonio. There's a handball there. Montgomery, the 6'3" Canadian there, committing the handball. Chance again for Kevin Garcia to come forward. So FC Tulsa have 6 players in and around the 18-yard line here. And it's the Brazilian Rodrigo da Costa with his left foot who's going to swing this one into the box. Here it comes. It's come off San Antonio head. That will be a corner. And FC Tulsa will take that. They had a similar opportunity very late on against Sporting KC2. They thought they'd equalled up the game at 2-2, but alas, it was ruled out with an offside flag, which has happened a couple of times to FC Tulsa. And they ended up losing that one by 2-1. Here's Maloto. Maloto has got Martinez for the short one. The referee is going to get Pirano just back a yard or so. Maloto wants to go for the short corner here with Ariel Martinez. Here is Maloto, and Maloto just got that all wrong. Martinez picks him up quickly. Frustrating when you win a corner and, shall we say, the ball doesn't get played into the area, Anna?
Right. I mean, those are goal-scoring opportunities, and you don't always those don't come easy, especially against a team like San Antonio FC. So disappointing FC Tulsa not able to capitalize on an opportunity like that.
No substitutions by either coach. Mike Ensign for FC Tulsa and Alan Marcina for San Antonio FC. Throw in right on halfway down the San Antonio right. Thanks for your company here on My 41 Tulsa, locally here, and of course the ESPN app. 0-0 between the top of the Group D, San Antonio FC, and third placed FC Tulsa. Maloney, Gallegos, trying to get the ball from under his feet. Garcia does really well defensively there. Maloney then with this throw-in for San Antonio, who are looking for their 11th win of the season. Now here's Marlon Santos, who's going to go on a bit of a sprint here. He's up against two, and that's what San Antonio do so well. But PC has committed an unnecessary foul there. He can't believe that the foul's been given. But that's what they do. They shut down Santos so quickly, Anna. Not with one person, but two or three, isn't it?
Right, they do. They're very quick to recover. They attack as a unit, they defend as a unit, which makes it so tough for them to break down. And for FC Tulsa to have success against them tonight, they have to do the exact same thing. They have to bring numbers up collectively as a unit and support players like Santos that can sometimes get isolated out on that right wing.
Good tackle there from Callum Montgomery on Marlon Santos. Corner to FC Tulsa. Going to be taken by Rodrigo da Costa. Left-footed in swing towards the near post, headed away by Tainter. Maloto back into the danger area. Flicked on by Santos. Out comes Cardoni under pressure from Callum Chapman-Page. And Cardoni, the 6'3" San Antonio native, is okay. Good catch. 0-0. We're playing the 55th minute of this game here at One Oak Field. Chapman-Page clears onto the head of Marlon Santos. Yarrow with da Costa. Tainter now. Looking for a ball over the top with Perusa, with Bradley Bouchoir for company. Perusa goes down, no foul. Santos stepping in field, gets pulled back. And the referee, I think, has had enough of the fouling going on.
I think Dave Montgomery looking to make a strategic foul with Santos trying to cut inside and catch San Antonio FC on the break back the other way.
I think the referee was saying that they were mounting up the fouls. He was pointing them all out. Whole body cryotherapy, whether you're a CrossFitter or a carpooler, Cryo Tulsa's healing power benefits you 6 ways. Learn more and schedule a $20 trial session now at cryotulsa.com. Jordan Perusa has gone off, and it is Baioni who's come on. Ignacio Baioni, who did score against FC Tulsa in the 2-0 San Antonio win, which was FC Tulsa's first defeat of the season. So a like-for-like swap, and it just shows you again the depth that San Antonio have. They can take off a player like Perusa and bring on someone like Bailone, Annabeffa.
Right, and it's a good problem for coaches to have, both teams with great depth off the bench, and when you bring players on that are a like-for-like switch or even bring a different dynamic, it's a good option for them and just adds that extra sense of intensity as we get later into this game.
0-0 it remains. Sean Lewis clears the ball. Brings in Marlon, chests it down. Montgomery again is there. PC just feeds the ball off here to Blake Smith. There is Smith. Ex-Miami FC man and FC Cincinnati. Foul on Bailoni, and a chance now for players to get forward. It's Chapman Page, who was born on the island of Guernsey in the UK, which geographically the island is closer to France than it is to England. Enjoying his soccer here at FC Tulsa this season. Here's the ball into the box. One bounce, easy for Sean Lewis. Lewis wanting to get things going quickly here, but such is the high press from San Antonio. He has to wait a little while before bowling it out to Bradley Bourgeois. He goes long, looking for DaCosta, headed away by Yarrow. DaCosta gets there before Yarrow. Looking for someone to bring in here, DaCosta. Maloto, early ball into the box, out comes Cardoni, nothing happening, and FC Tulsa just have to be a little bit patient here, Annabeffa.
They do, and they have to make sure that they're not trying to force those opportunities. They were doing such a great job in the first half, taking good care of the ball, maintaining possession, and waiting for options to develop. So again, as the second half continues to develop, it's important for them to stick to what they know, link up, find those combination plays, and wait for opportunities to present themselves.
Pirano gets taken out there by Maloto. Maloto will get a yellow card. He was on his last warning. Pirano's gone down. Gallegos isn't happy with the challenge. Pirano was on a little run there. Right call, I think, Annabeffa, when we get to maybe see this one again, or even if we don't, I think it was a bit of a body check, stopping Pirano in his tracks.
I agree, and with a player like Pirano, he makes it so difficult for players to defend him. His feet, very quick. Defenders have to be moving their feet constantly, make sure they have their balance correctly to avoid fouls like this, and Maloto resulting in a yellow card.
Maloto.
Get another look. Pirano trying to weave his way in and out of defenders and coming in pretty strongly with the shoulder, taking Pirano down. Referee decides to go to the book for that one.
Another one, there's people of about my age, my year, who will be saying, what was wrong with that challenge, Annabeffa? There was nothing wrong with that challenge, but the game has changed, hasn't it? And the referee quite correctly calling the foul. Here's PC, everybody back for FC Tulsa. There's PC's chip over the top, and that's well shepherded out by Chapman Page, who goes down.
Chapman Page has done a great job tonight. We've seen him in multiple instances staying goal side, keeping his body between the goal and the player, making sure that San Antonio FC doesn't have a clear opportunity on frame.
Here's PC on the run. He gets pulled back by Suarez, and that'll be a yellow card for Dario Suarez. That's his first foul of the game, but when you pull a player back, I think referee has no choice. PC was on a run there. And again, everybody in a black shirt. Having to retreat. And Anna, any qualms with this one?
Yeah, here's another look. Suarez just getting frustrated, pulling PC back, but you know, FC Tulsa playing with a sense of urgency. They have to score, so we're starting to see some frustration with these fouls in these last few minutes. FC Tulsa just have to keep their heads, stay composed, and not give up opportunities like this one with a player like PC with the chance to whip in a dangerous ball.
Here it is, dangerous ball it is, into the box. There's a header towards goal. Easy though, Bailoni it was with the header. Easy for Sean Lewis. It will set Matt Sheldon away down the left-hand side. Sheldon approaches the halfway line. Good body drop of the shoulder there. Chapman Page will bring in Bourgeois. Bourgeois will go on the run down the right-hand side. Bradley Bourgeois, orange boots, going down there, down the right-hand side. Brings in Marlon Santos. Feeds Ariel Martinez. Martinez up against two. Good play from him. Trying to make something happen here is Martinez. Could try one on his left foot here. Tries to go through the two central defenders there. Maloney will drive down the right-hand side, and he's taken out by Martinez, and that will be another yellow card. And we've had 3 yellow cards in the space of, what, 2 minutes? No complaints, to be fair, from Conor Maloney. But Martinez goes into the book, and FC Tulsa just have to be careful, Anna, as the yellow cards mount up.
They do. They have to be mindful of these challenges, and a player like Martinez knows that he should have done better there. He comes in late, he gets beat, opts for the late challenge. No question it's a yellow card, but a player of his caliber has to be smarter there. And with a few yellow cards that have been mounting in the last couple of minutes, FC Tulsa have to keep their head.
Here's Montgomery's long ball trying to pick out Maloney. I like that from Maloney. He was fouled. He didn't make anything of it. He got up. He accepted a handshake from Martinez. Good professional, Conor Maloney. Chapman Page. Garcia brings in Sheldon. 0-0. We've played 63 minutes. Long ball headed away by Montgomery. Bailone brings it down here for Tainter. And Tainter will go all the way back to his impressive goalkeeper, Matt Cardone. Left-footed ball from him is met by the head of Bourgeois. Blake Smith plays it down to Solignac. Solignac's beaten there fairly, and Bird will try to go over the top here, but Tainter's read that one really well, heads it away. And then Santos in the back of Blake Smith. Just a little bit disjointed. Smith and Santos having a little few words there. Pirano misses out. Suarez wins it back, but Pirano does really well to win that one back, having lost it. Gets it back in space here. Christian Pirano. Garcia's won that one. Pirano goes down onto the grass again. Maloto. Matt Sheldon. FC Tulsa finding it difficult to get out of their own half, fan of effort.
They are, in San Antonio FC really doing a fantastic job cutting off those passing lanes. FC Tulsa's trying to stay calm and do what they like to do, which is play out of the back, but San Antonio just breaking up play.
Conor Maloney's ball into the box, headed down and away by Marlon Santos. And the players blocking that ball, so now there's a bit of a break on here. Martinez switches it with Da Costa, brings in Dario Suarez up against Mitchell Tainter. Suarez will go the long way round. PC's back there to help as well. Suarez, though, slows it down, brings in Bird. Bird back to Sheldon. Patience again from the home side as they try to break down this very mean defence. San Antonio FC have only conceded 11 goals all season. Aria Martinez. Suarez, clever ball over the top. Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen. And again, we say, welcome aboard Williams as being the multi-year shirt sponsor. Players proudly wearing the Williams name on their shirts tonight for the first time. Suarez has won a free kick, and PC's got to be a little bit careful. A few fouls tonight. Here's Bourgeois. Santos, good ball into the box. Here's Da Costa, and Martinez has just chipped it just over, and he falls to his knees. And that was a really good opportunity. He bangs the turf because he knows that was an opportunity, and you don't get many of those against San Antonio FC.
You don't. We'll get another look at this opportunity, but it starts with the great touch from Bourgeois. DaCosta laying it off. Martinez in an excellent position, staring on frame. He knows he should have done better. His body leaning back slightly, causing that ball just to keep rising over the bar. A player of his caliber knows that that was an opportunity missed.
I want to thank you for tuning in to our broadcast on ESPN Plus and My 41 here locally in Tulsa. I want to thank you for joining us. If you're joining us at about 2:30 in the morning, Wigan fans, congratulations on your win in League One today at Fratton Park. Portsmouth, a 2-1 fine win. FC Tulsa trying to make it a Ticks double. Oh, that was a wild challenge from PC. Digging the ball out. But the foul was committed by Maloto. Just got to be a little bit careful, everybody in the middle there, Annabeffa.
It was a difficult challenge coming in. Both players, we've seen a bit more, I don't know how to, it's a bit more chippy, Dave. The referee is doing a great job just to talk to the players, calm them down as the game continues to develop, and FC Tulsa playing with that sense of urgency. We've seen more fouls than we've seen in the first half.
PC played for Orlando City in the MLS. Started 12 of the 14. Rested in the last two. There's Maloto, one of the FC Tulsa players to receive a yellow card. Here's another one, Suarez. Bird lays it off for Sheldon. And certainly, again, we say San Antonio doing a good job in stopping Sheldon coming forward down the left-hand side. Yarrow finds Blake Smith and a lot of space. Smith has got Gallegos wide on the left. Bradley Bourgeois for company. Bourgeois wins that race, concedes the throw-in. Important phase of the game now with just over 20 minutes left, 0-0. But an intriguing game, Anna.
It is, and we talked, Dave, heading into the second half, keys for FC Tulsa, bringing those wingers into the attack, but San Antonio FC has been really threatening offensively, which is causing both of FC Tulsa's wingers to be a bit more cautious and stay home a bit more and not allowing them to get as forward as they would like to.
FC Tulsa back here on Wednesday against local rivals OKC Energy. OKC Energy who play Austin Bold tomorrow down at Taft Stadium. The game that FC Tulsa was supposed to play down in RGV was postponed and will be arranged if needed after the 3 home games which start tonight for FC Tulsa. And my guess is it will be needed because I think it's going to go right to the wire between FC Tulsa and Austin Bold, and OKC Energy fans will say, well, don't count us out yet. If they can beat Austin Bold tomorrow, they're still in with a shout. Taken quickly. Referee wasn't ready. PC was fouled. Come up to the 70-minute mark in this game. Sponsored by Arvis Bank. Here at One Oak Field, you can see the packed area there. And you just get a glimpse of the families there on the grassy banks, watching on. San Antonio on the attack in all white here. A whole host of players in and around the penalty spot there, you can see in our shot. Gallegos it is with the free kick into the box, headed away. Didn't beat the first man. Connor Maloney takes a deflection, that'll go away for a corner. Really important here. We said again, Annabeffa, that FC Tulsa have conceded goals from set pieces, including corners. Important they keep the back door shut here.
It is important, and these are the opportunities where FC Tulsa has to stay mentally switched on. Stay with your player, be the first to get the ball, stay goal side, keep your body in a good position where you're not allowing your player to run in front and get ahead on this ball. So Sean Lewis has been great all year in goal, but FC Tulsa collectively, defensively, needs to limit these opportunities from corners.
Substitution, and a man who's going to come straight on in his first kick here, Ethan Bryant, is going to be to take a corner. Gallegos has gone off. Corner then, as I said, from Bryant. Into the danger area. There's a header away. Going to be picked up again by Connor Maloney. He drives it back into the box. There's a header towards goal, but there's Sean Lewis catching the ball. And a long kick over the top of the defence. Now here's Santos, but he's only got Martinez, who's just about now reaching the 18-yard line. Header away from Yara. It's going to come here to Da Costa. Da Costa trying to get the ball across there, and Pirano comes away with that one. One back by Eric Bird here. Ariel Martinez. Crowd excited here at One Oak Field. Martinez on the edge of the area, trying to work his way to get onto that left foot to get a cross in. And it just gives it away to Bailone. And Bryant there with Callum Chapman-Page. Here's Bradley Bourgeois. Plenty of players forward as Bourgeois goes low into the box. It just comes off a defender there, and Tainter will drive down the right-hand side. Bailone still in his own half, trying to chip the ball there over the top, looking for Solignac. Solignac's got the other side of Bradley Bourgeois. Bourgeois got back at him here and one back, and Anabefa, he was beaten the first time, but Bradley Bourgeois, it takes a lot to get past him twice.
It does, and that play just demonstrates how athletic he is. He was initially beat by Solignac, but a player like Bourgeois, he keeps his head, doesn't give up, and quickly recovers well for the FC Tulsa side.
Ethan Bryant, who came on, is a 19-year-old from Longview, Texas. No minutes this season. Here he is trying to chase the ball down, and he signed his first professional contact with San Antonio on February the 14th, 2018. Made his professional debut on May 23rd, starting in a US Open Cup match. And he became San Antonio's FC's youngest all-time goal scorer in late September 2018 when he scored his first professional goal against the then Seattle Sounders FC2s. Great young talent again that Alan Marcina can turn to on his bench. He's gone into the central midfield alongside PC in a like-for-like swap. Gallegos had a good game tonight, being rested now. Bailone forward. Is there an offside? There is not an offside, and there's a tremendous tackle, and then a shot from Bryant goes just wide of the target. Well, FC Tulsa were looking for the offside flag, and then there was an outstanding tackle coming in, and we'll see. Here's the replay, Anna.
We'll get another look. FC Tulsa just getting caught a bit disorganized, leaving that gap. Great piece of play from Bailone and Solignac, looking for the finish, but again, FC Tulsa, Kevin Garcia coming back, the veteran that he is, to defend and deny an excellent opportunity for the San Antonio side.
Hydration break in this second half with just over 15 minutes to go, and both coaches have a kind of a timeout, which is a new thing, isn't it, with the game of soccer. And I think both coaches, Anna, will be pleased to get their groups around them and just talk them through what they want from this last 15 minutes.
They will. A great chance for coaches to just take a breath, reorganize their team. FC Tulsa looking a bit disorganized these last few minutes. They've left some gaps defensively, which, as we just saw, San Antonio FC take advantage of with Solignac's opportunity on goal. But again, FC Tulsa with possession in the first half haven't been able to take care of the ball as well in the second half, so something that they need to be focusing on, Dave.
Don't miss a minute of action in 2020. Sign up today and get alerts by following FC Tulsa on ESPN.com. Search for FC Tulsa and then click the follow button to keep up with the latest news and scores. And watch FC Tulsa all season long on ESPN Plus. Sign up today at ESPNplus.com. We should say, looking forward to the playoffs, which obviously San Antonio will be involved in, and from the FC Tulsa point of view, sincerely hoping from the home side's point of view that they are involved as well. And of course, the first and second will play from Group D, will play the first and second, which is between, now we know, El Paso Locomotive FC and New Mexico United, who both will meet tonight in the 8:30 kickoff, and just a few minutes gone there, and it is 0-0. And you feel that New Mexico have to win that game if they want to close the 4-point gap. And of course, the first place team would play the second place team from Group D. San Antonio would play the second place team. So I'm sure San Antonio fans and FC Tulsa fans will be interested, as will Austin Bold fans, on the result and outcome of that game. 76 minutes gone, it's St. Louis 0, Louisville 1. And 0-0 between Reno and Sac Republic. Just a few minutes gone in that one. 0-0 it is here. But there's still time for drama. Here's Altamirano, who's come on as a substitute on the right-hand side with a low ball in. And I think it was Marlon that departed the scene. Marlon.
I like the switch with Altamirano coming on. Coach Encian, Santos, really active, hard worker all night, but Altamirano brings just an extra bit of creativity and energy from this FC Tulsa home team.
Certainly does. Great punch from Cardoni there from the corner. Here's Sheldon. Maloto, good ball finds Da Costa. Da Costa brings in the Honduran. Christian Altamirano, the 30-year-old. Altamirano's done well to win it, and then he gives it away to PC. You don't want to do that. Here's Bryant. Tackled unfairly by Dario Suarez. Quickly underway. San Antonio. Bouchois and Lewis, good communication there. Lewis must have had a big shout there and brings in Maloto, who brings in Martinez. Bird. Noticeable to me, Anna, that Matt Sheldon has not been able to get forward from left back.
No, he hasn't, and that's just a result of the pressure from San Antonio FC. I remember as a player, if you're playing on that wing and you're constantly absorbing pressure, it makes it a bit daunting to try to attack and leave yourself exposed in the back. So Matt Sheldon having to stay home a bit more.
Ethan Bryant went on a foraging run there and was thwarted in the end. Here's Eric Bird. Brings in Sheldon. But credit Conor Maloney, who's stopped him coming down that Tulsa left. Here's Martinez. Sharing a 1-2. Brings in Bird. Bird chipping a left-footed ball. Cardoni will catch that one under no pressure whatsoever. Da Costa said he had his shirt tugged in the area. We're playing the 80th minute, 0-0. No goals between these two back in mid-August here at One Oak Field. Then there was a 2-0 win for San Antonio down in San Antonio, which ended FC Tulsa's unbeaten season. 0-0 here. Both coaches bringing on their substitutes to try and change things just a little bit. Here's Salignac. Good play from Sheldon. And Suarez, who's back there helping out. And good play from Suarez. Gets a throw in. Is there drama here at One Oak Field inside these last 10 minutes, plus anything that the referee wants to add on at the end? FC Tulsa will dearly want 3 points. A point would keep them in third place behind Austin Bold, who are on 18 points. Rodrigo da Costa with Yarrow. Looks up, tries to pick someone out. Suarez. Now here is an advanced position for Matt Sheldon. Pirano could have fouled him. Play on, says the referee. Suarez now with Bryant. And this time Bryant's fouled Suarez. Now, real opportunity here, Anna, to get the men up from the back.
It is an opportunity, and FC Tulsa spending more time defending these last few minutes, so this is a great chance for them to refocus, take a breath, and whip in a good ball that could ultimately result in a game-changing goal.
Fantastic atmosphere inside One Oak Field here tonight, as we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Night. Maloto and Martinez are over this free kick. The line being held on the 18-yard line. Here's Maloto's ball, drifted in to the far post. Garcia's there, but he can't get anything on it, and it will go away for a goal kick. just overhit it a little bit there, Anna?
Not what he was looking for. I think he was initially looking for that back post run, but didn't connect with it the way he wanted to. Opportunity miss from FC Tulsa, but getting in good areas, causing the foul. They need to continue to be dynamic in that front third and force San Antonio FC to make mistakes.
Referee holding up his watch as if to say, Matt Cardoni, I'm watching you. Cardoni's ball towards the halfway line. Bailone runs into trouble. Foul. FC Tulsa free kick. And a substitution. So Iagua comes into the fray, and Toby Uzo. Now, Uzo is a big number 9, and you just wonder whether it's going to be a little bit more direct up front with Uzo up front. Iagua comes in as well. Here's Sheldon. Can he get a ball in? Sheldon still with the ball. Iagua into the arms of Cardone. Rodrigo da Costa it was who was withdrawn. So certainly an attacking substitution, you would say, in part from Mike Ensian, Anabefa?
Definitely, and with players like Uzo and Iagua brings a different dimension to this FC Tulsa side. He has great vision. He's very good at distributing the ball. And as you talked about, Dave, Uzo, just a strong physical presence up top, so they might be looking to play more direct and be ready for those knockdowns in the midfield and continue to keep San Antonio FC pinned in.
Looks like Iagua will get the ball here. He's had all his hair shaved off. Here he is. And he will lay it off to Callum Chapman-Page, who will bring in Bradley Bouchois. Looking for Uzo. That's away by Connor Maloney, but it looks to me like Eric Bird's been pushed on a little bit, and Iagua will sit in the midfield. And Martinez and Bird will push on a little bit more. Here's Sheldon. Martinez. Altamirano skipping away from the defender. And then headed away by Callum Montgomery. Still Altamirano. Still Altamirano. Callum Chapman-Page now will pick it up for Tulsa. Intelligent ball to Bouchois. Bouchois, low ball into the box, away by Callum Montgomery. No way through for FC Tulsa at the moment as we're playing now the last 6 minutes of the 90. Bird. Chapman-Page. Garcia. Ball loose here. Good chest down from Uzo to Bird. Bird can't pick out Blake Smith. Referee thinking about blowing his whistle. Bryant there's beaten off though by Bird. Bouchois again. Looking for Uzo, who wanted to do an overhead kick. He felt he was fouled. Toby Uzo, who scored a goal like that last season to win the USL Championship Goal of the Year. FC Tulsa ends the season on a 3-match home stretch beginning September 26th, of course, tonight. Be at One Oak Field as the playoff race heats up. Get your tickets today. Visit fctulsa.com/tickets or call 918-297-6808 to get yours now. FC Tulsa on the attack, finishing strongly. Bouchois could think about one, does, and that finishes up a good few rows back behind the goal. But they're certainly putting the pressure on here, and it prompts a substitution from San Antonio, Anna.
They are, and FC Tulsa, Mike Ensian, making a few changes, forcing them to start taking more risks. They have to continue to get more players in the attack and make dynamic, creative runs to disorganize this very organized San Antonio FC backline.
Christian Perano is coming off, and it will be Gonzalo Di Renzo who will come on, and that's by no means a defensive substitution at all. Di Renzo, who's got 3 goals this year, comes on in a like-for-like. So no formation change. Here's Garcia. Di Renzo wanted to get on the end of that one. Iagua. with PC. PC's last touch of the football, so it'll be a throw into FC Tulsa. 0-0 it remains. We're playing the 87th minute here. Dave Saunders and Hannah Beffer with you here on ESPN Plus and also My 41 locally in Tulsa. Montgomery will just take the sting out of the game a little bit. Takes his time here. Throws it in. Headed by Suarez, by Loney. Brings in Smith here. Chance here for San Antonio. Good save. And Smith again over the bar with a second bite of the cherry. Good save from Sean Lewis. And FC Tulsa just about managed to hang on and keep this at 0-0. That was probably San Antonio's best chance of the second half, Anna.
It was San Antonio FC looking more threatening. Sean Lewis having to come up big. Bailone, he's been so good in distribution tonight. And Smith trying to find the back of the net. Unfortunate not to connect the way he wants to, but Sean Lewis coming up big to keep FC Tulsa from conceding a goal late in this game.
Smith, who did score against Austin Bold in the 4-2 win, and also a goal against RGV in the 3-1 win. Now here's Bailone inside the box, left-footed shot. Lewis saves and cleared off the line. And FC Tulsa again survive. You can't take your eyes off this one. There's Garcia, the hero for FC Tulsa, as we approach the 89th minute.
We'll get another look here in a bit, but time and again, Bailone just being so dangerous in that offensive third, and Garcia, the veteran at the back, coming up big to clear that off the line for FC Tulsa.
Well, credit both teams here who are really going for the 3 points for different reasons. Here's a flick on by Uzo, and Martinez is in here. Martinez to get a goal here for FC Tulsa. Just can't get out of his feet. Uzo with a left-footed shot, hits the bar. Would you believe it? And it's away for a corner. Unbelievable drama here at FC Tulsa's home ground, One Oak Field. So close, Anna Beffer.
So close, and Martinez, you could see the frustration on his face, not able to finish that one. He tries to take his time, but you see how quickly San Antonio FC converges on him, not giving him space. But Uzo making himself available. Unfortunate it hits the crossbar, not in the back of the net.
Martinez
for FC
in
Tulsa.
there, Uzo's there. Ball comes out here to Bird, who hits it, and it hits 2 defenders. And the referee said it hit the hip. And now Bryant will chase the ball down the right-hand side. Belted back, it hit 2 defenders, both on the hip, I think. Unbelievable action here. Bourgeois goes back to Lewis, who belts it forward, looking for Uzo again. Uzo's having his shirt tugged by Tainter. Referee wouldn't have seen that. Ball loose in the midfield. Here's Bird now. Going forward, Bird round 1. Uzo getting involved as well. Martinez underneath this one. Bailone's back there, all hands to the pump. That's a good threaded ball. Sheldon hits Tainter, who didn't really know where it was just for a moment. Belted away anywhere by Connor Maloney. Brought down by Garcia. 10 seconds left of the 90. Garcia. FC Tulsa so unlucky with Uzo hitting the bar. Sliding challenge coming in. Kept in by Sheldon. Sheldon wanted to find Bird on the edge of the area. Everybody back in a white shirt now as Lewis comes way out of his goal. Here's Chapman Page. Got to be careful. You don't want to make a mistake back there. Chapman Page keeps cool. Finds Martinez. Martinez goes round Bryant. Martinez, it hits a defender and it goes into the grateful arms of Cardone. And we are going to play 4 minutes, and it gives me a chance to bring in Hannah Beffer.
Just an exciting sequence from the FC Tulsa side. Very unlucky for Uzo off the crossbar, but just knocking on the door, trying to find any way they can to break down this San Antonio FC side. They are so good at compacting quickly and limiting chances and really breaking up those passing lanes.
Agua brings in Altamirano. Good play, though, from Smith. Altamirano's won it back inside the box, and he wanted to pull it back, and he puts it into the arms of Matt Cardone. Just when you needed the pullback, Anna, it goes into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Just when you needed it most. Unfortunately, he had Uzo and Suarez awaiting patiently at the top of the 6-yard box, but unable to pull it away from Cardone's grip.
just feel that there's another chance for either side here. Bryant's fouled Iagua. Taken quickly, Martinez, Uzo. Clever ball to bring in Bouchoir. Bouchoir looking no doubt for Uzo on the far post. He heads it back. Suarez is in there. Bird to win it. And Eric Bird has scored for FC Tulsa. Uzo headed it back across goal. Bird finishes. Feed the Bird and he will score. Time added on. FC Tulsa 1. San Antonio 0.
In extra time, FC Tulsa coming in clutch. You have Uzo on that backside. Encian brought him in for his physicality. Heads the ball back across the box. And Bird patiently awaiting with a clinical finish. Low and away, nothing Cardone can do. Off the volley, great technique, FC Tulsa, which is exactly what they needed, Dave. They had to finish these opportunities. They were knocking on the door, and finally it comes.
It's taken 183 minutes between these two great rivals at One Oak Field to see a goal. Eric Bird, with respect to his goal at San Antonio, has just scored his second of the season and his most important of the season. And that changes the whole perspective. If this result stands, FC Tulsa will finish the night 1 point ahead of Austin Bold. They want more. Martinez. Suarez. Suarez could do with taking his time and bringing in the corner. He's not that kind of player, I know. Seconds left, 30 seconds. Tainter's come out with the ball and the referee said it was a foul. Tainter's unhappy. What drama here? Well, I said a few minutes ago, there's normally one chance late on for either side. And FC Tulsa have taken a dramatic lead. Seconds left. And Anna, they've just got to take this into the corner.
And you could feel it, Dave. Both teams pressing, opportunities were created.
And the referee blows the final whistle. FC Tulsa have won it at the death here. Eric Bird, the hero of the night as the fireworks go off. And Anna Beffer on their second half display. I think they probably deserved it on the night.
They definitely did. And this is exactly what FC Tulsa needed heading into the last few games in the home stretch of the season, looking to secure a playoff spot. They needed 3 points. They were able to finish, got the 3 points. Mike Encian has to be pleased with his side.
Only the second defeat for San Antonio. Professional they are, though, shaking hands with the officials and FC Tulsa. There's Mike Encian. There's the hero, and he gets a big hug. Does Eric Bird, the match winner, only his second goal of the season. Absolute delirium in the stadium when you win the game that late on. There's Chapman Page, there's Sheldon. They're all heroes tonight. They've dug in. They had to do well to beat that goalkeeper, Matt Cardone, Anna, but they did it. And really, they did it at the right time. There was no comeback at all for San Antonio. Mike Encian will know now he can sleep well tonight because his team will be second in Group D.
Right, with San Antonio FC already securing their spot, this just proves how tough of a team they are. And FC Tulsa knew they had a tough task at hand tonight, but Mike Encian had his team ready. They were organized. They were able to take care of the ball this evening. They created chances, unable to score in the first half, but knocking on the door in the second half. And finally, at the end, come up big, Eric Bird.
I'll tell you what, we've got to take a short break and then we'll come back and we'll wrap this one up. But please do not go away. It's been a fantastic night if you're a home fan. It's finished here. FC Tulsa 1, San Antonio 0.
The final Black Gold Derby of 2020 is Wednesday night as FC Tulsa plays host to OKC Energy. FC Tulsa is looking to keep OKC at the bottom of the standings, with OKC not winning a match in more than 2 months. You can bet FC Tulsa will be keeping it that way. Tickets to all 2020 home matches start at just $8 a match at FCTulsa.com. Visit the website to secure your tickets today to the only live pro sports playing in Tulsa. Our club for Tulsa.
We know you've been wanting to break into the healthcare industry. What are you waiting for? With programs like medical billing and coding, medical assistant, surgical technologist, dental assistant, and veterinary assistant, Community Care College is here to help you earn the skills you need for an in-demand career helping people. Start your journey today at communitycarecollege.edu. The healthcare labor market is booming and isn't slowing down anytime soon. By this time next year, employers will be looking for you. Community Care College. 1-year college, lifetime career.
Just a reminder about all the incredible savings we have at our Hahn Appliance outlet. We're at 41st and Memorial and open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we've got new product coming in every week. Come see us this weekend to look through hundreds of closeout, scratch and dent, and floor model displays, all discounted at 30, 40, even at 50% off. Now, these great deals go quick, so come see us this weekend to save big on a small scratch or dent. Hahn Appliance outlet at 41st and Memorial. Put us to the test.
Nobody wants to go home here in Tulsa tonight. It's finished FC Tulsa 1, San Antonio FC in the most nil, in the most dramatic fashion you could ever wish for. Anna, take us through the match stats.
I mean, you see how even the shots are. Both teams putting on a display tonight. Just an all-around entertaining match. But FC Tulsa taking care of the ball tonight. You see 64% in possession, 7 shots on target, and Dave, the one that was most important from Eric Bird late in the game.
Yeah, and we're going to see that in a moment. It was just pressure from FC Tulsa. They did have to survive a couple of scares. Let's not forget that Sean Lewis and Garcia cleared off the line. San Antonio are not winning this group for nothing, but the important statistic there on your screen is the goal, and it was scored by Eric Bird. Look at the shots, 21 against 22. What a game of soccer we've seen. Let's the possession there, but here, Anna, is the goal scored by Eric Bird in injury time. The fourth official held up the 4 minutes to be added on, and there's Bird with the finish. Anna Beffa.
And Mike Insian makes the substitute with Uzo, bringing that physical presence. He's on the backside, heading the ball across, and Eric Bird, he's a smart player. He's just waiting for anything to pop out, and we knew that that's how it was going to be scored. He had to be mindful, waiting for the knockdown, and his technical ability to bring that ball down, keep it low, and finish on the volley. Just unbelievable from Eric Bird.
And there's Suarez, who for once was not on the score sheet. That's the first goal that FC Tulsa have scored in 13 that has not involved the Cuban connection. But Eric Bird has scored. And Anna, you've played the game, you've commentated on the game. You know how demoralizing that is when you concede then, but how, what a great feeling you get if you're Eric Bird and you win it dramatically like that.
Oh, of course, it's so rewarding, and especially just this FC Tulsa side we talked about early on. They had to have a complete game, and they did that. They defended well, they attacked well, and we needed a player to step up, and Eric Bird was that player tonight.
Let's have a quick look at the standings, because it puts FC Tulsa into second place, Anna, above Austin Bold, who play tomorrow, but there you can see they're a point ahead. It's all to play for on Wednesday. OKC Energy in town, but of course Austin meet OKC tomorrow.
Definitely an important home stretch as we head into the last few games of who will secure that final playoff spot. But FC Tulsa needing points tonight, Dave, and they came away big with 3 points.
I want to thank you, Anna Beffa. I want to thank our wonderful production team here who provide the sights and sounds here in One Oak Field. The fans on this wonderful night, Hispanic Heritage Night, have seen a wonderful game. It's dramatically won by FC Tulsa. FC Tulsa 1, San Antonio FC 0.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.